We are coming to you live from Loyal High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you not one but two games this evening, another doubleheader on the network. This first game will feature a boys tip-off matchup between the Owen-Withee Blackhawks and the host Loyal Greyhounds. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by my wife Chris on production. Welcome again to another night of doubleheader basketball. We're getting 4 games. We've done 4 games. We will be doing 4 games in 2 days, which is really cool. Like this job. Love this job. Let's take a look first at the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. They come here at 9-4 overall and 5-1 in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. Russ Weiler, long-time head coach of the Hawks. Last Thursday was their last game. They picked up a 65-56 win at home over Colby. Coming up next for them, they will be on the road again as well, but just not as far down as we are here, where they have to go from 73 to 98. They just go down Highway 73 and stop in Greenwood, and they'll take on G2. That'll be on Thursday. No stats available for the Blackhawks. For the Loyal Greyhounds, having a magical season this year, they are 13-1 and tied for first in the Clover Belt East, ranked number 5 in the Zaleski poll for Bound. Head coached by Brandon DeSmet. Their last game we brought to you here on the network was a 93-65 victory over Abbotsford. That was last Saturday, and coming up for the Hounds, they will be on the road as well. They'll be heading over to Colby to take on the Hornets. Bryce Deegan leads this team in points, averaging 19.5 a game. The Gazelle also leads in rebounds with 7.5 a game. Other scorers of note: Kane Tofar averaging 13 points a game. Rhett Lemovic with 8 points a game. Rhett Lemovic bringing us back to the old school days of using the glass to help get the ball in the basket. Rhett Lemovic and Kane Tofar also at 3.5 and 3 rebounds per game. And Carson Prine, the magnificent junior, averaging 2.5 assists per game. As we look at the Eastern Clover Belt Conference for boys, Loyal and Columbus in a dead heat, 6-1 each. And Loyal's only loss was to Spencer, and that was in December. And Columbus's only loss was to Loyal about a week ago. You can see the records: 13-1 and 11-3. Owen-Withee still in the mix. They are at 5-1. Their only loss to Columbus. They're 9-4 on the season. Neillsville is in 4th place at 4-2 and 8-6 overall. Spencer, after starting strong, they are 12-4, but have lost their last 4 conference games. They're 12-4 overall, 4-4 in the conference. Colby is in 6th place. They got 2 wins in the conference over G2 and Gilman. They stand at 3-7, and Greenwood and Grant and Gilman are each 2-12 overall, and both searching for their first conference victories of 2025-2026. Other games tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt: G2 is at Columbus, and Neillsville is on the road at Colby. We want to give shout-outs to our 3 sets of very super fans: Sue and Harry Tofar, Kathy and Bob Trimble in the recliners, and Chris and Joe Almond down soaking up the sun in Arizona. Well, friends, we'd leave it to Mr. Bratcher to do the PA announcements and play the national anthem. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports. Sit back and enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to tonight's Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup between the visiting Owen-Withee Blackhawks and your Loyal Greyhounds. The Owen-Withee and Loyal school districts, in conjunction with the WIAA, require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation that all in attendance will exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your display of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we would ask that you please rise if you are able, remove your hats, and draw your attention to the flag as we honor our country with tonight's presentation of our national anthem. A junior wearing number 12, Preston Fritz. A senior wearing 14, Colton Pachikowski. A junior wearing 22, Talon Mueller. A senior 34, Winston Taylor. And a senior 44, Jack Wendler. Now your Royal Greyhound. A senior wearing 0, Reed Stiglitz. A junior wearing number 2, Carson Prime. A senior number 5, Bryce Deegan. A senior number 12, Kane Tofar. And a junior wearing 32, Brett Lowick.
Mr. Bratcher with starting lineups. Reminder that today's game is sponsored by ShedsDelivered.com. Greyhounds in their home whites. Owen-Withee in their traveling black jerseys with the white numbers and the red trim. Greyhounds with white, as I said before, maroon numbers and trim. Greyhounds going left to right on your screen. Hawks going right to left. Experienced crew of officials on the floor. Everything looks good, and we're getting ready to go here. And a very pivotal game for both teams. And the Greyhounds will win the tip, and we're underway here from Loyal. Joe Anderson joined by Chris Anderson on production. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoy our doubleheader broadcast. Deegan up top. They swing it over to Prine. He'll dribble. Height advantage definitely for the Greyhounds. Tofar in the block. Kicks it out to Lamovic. He's stopped by Wendler. Wendler picks up the rebound. Mueller will bring it over the timeline and center the ball. Now to Preston Fritz. Fritz in the Wendler. And Lamovic says you'll get nothing and like it. Stiglitz takes the ball over the timeline. Swings it up to Lamovic. I don't think Lamovic saw Deegan there. I called Deegan the Gazelle. If you ever watch him run down the court, he just strides. Watch that stride. Kicks it over to Prine. Stiglitz for 3. Yes. Good to see Reed Stiglitz back in the lineup for Loyal. He was unavailable Saturday. Starting tonight. Wendler far side throws it back to Mueller. Near side to Fritz. He'll dribble. Knocked away by Tofar. Fritz kicks it back out. Paler's shot is off the mark. Wendler dribbles it out of bounds. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to help keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. I'll tell you, that stuff would come in handy the last week. It's still supposed to be chilly. Prine, he's a little chilly on this first shot. Pachkowski. Wendler's long 2 off the mark. Here comes Deegan. Near side elbow or in the corner. They rotate it around. And the Lamovic, who tried to swing it over to Tofar, cutting to the basket, but intercepted. Good defense for Owen-Withee. Paler. Cut off. Pachkowski. Now to Mueller. Back up now to Fritz. Good spin move for Fritz. No foul, a lot of contact. I think it was sort of more of a, everybody was off balance, so there was really no foul intended. Deegan, deuce. Loyal with a win would maintain a tie for first in the conference. Whoa! Jump ball, and that's a good call. Good defense for the Greyhounds. There was no body contact. He just stopped the ball. That's a jump ball. Good call by the officials. The arrow pointed to Owen-Withee. Pachkowski now in the corner to Fritz. They swing it up top. Mueller thought about it, but he, about a 3, kicks it back out. Wendler far side. They'll rotate it to the near side here. Mueller intercepted by Tofar. Stiglitz. Back to Stiglitz now. They swing it to Tofar in the corner. Deegan into Tofar. Reverse layup, Kane Tofar. Grandpa Harry taught him that. Pachkowski looks for a cutter. Paler. Now to Fritz. Pachkowski will dribble. Paler guarded by Tofar. And the defense for Loyal. Owen-Withee having to work hard. Is there a contact foul? They call that on Loyal. First foul. Joe's Refrigeration, your full-service DeLaval dealer, has been serving Central Wisconsin for 60 years. From Withee and now from Auburndale. Get top equipment for your milking parlor, including the DeLaval VMS series. Their techs can service your commercial refrigeration too. Joe's Refrigeration of Withee and now of Auburndale. Bryce Deegan called for that last foul on Loyal. They have possession now. Into Lamovic on the block. Spin. No, doesn't go that time off glass. Prine tracks down the rebound. He'll reset. Pachkowski, pretty smothering defense. And they set it back up with Stiglitz right up at the logo. Good spin move by Prine. Kicks it out. Stiglitz, corner 3. No. Ahead to Pachkowski. Layup, deuce. Owen-Withee on the board thanks to Mr. Pachkowski's layup. 1-2-2 half-court trap employed by the Hawks. Greyhounds have defeated. They're looking to trap in the corners. Get it into Lamovic. He skips it over. Tried to skip it over to Tofar, but knocked out of bounds. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, the leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across Central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on and off the courts, fields, and rinks. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Lamovic kicks out to Stiglitz. Stiglitz will float a layup off glass. 5 for Reed Stiglitz. Good hustle down the court by the Hawks. That's Paler. They rotated back up to Fritz. Now Paler again. Winston drives right. Pull-up jumper in front of the free throw line. No good. Lamovic with the rebound in front of Wendler. He kicks it out to Deegan, far side. Back up to Deegan up top. Lamovic will look for a cutter. Hunter Walter will check in for Loyal at the next dead ball. He had a great game on Saturday. And they call a travel on Kane Tofar. Clay Mueller will check in for the Hawks and Hunter Walter in for Loyal. Taylor Credit Union is your full-service financial cooperative. Their passion is to support your journey wherever it may go. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today. Taylor Credit Union, Abbotsford and Medford. Only one foul call so far, just under approaching 11 and a half minutes. Another steal this time, Prine. Prine dribbles through the defense. Tofar, Deegan. Coach DeSmet says bring it back, swing it. Deegan dribbles baseline, pull-up jumper off glass. Bryce Deegan. Mueller, but they swing it back up top to Talon Mueller. Talon Mueller off glass. Nice shot. Nice shot for Talon Mueller. 7-point lead for Loyal. They're employing that 1-2-2 zone, half court. They look to double trap the ball up top. Good swing to Deegan, and he beats a nice layup for Bryce Deegan. That is how you break a press, ladies and gentlemen. Patience. Stop, pivot, look. Wait for your cutter to come. If you run your press breaker right, the passes will be there every time. A lot of contact. Prine ends up with it. He's going to go for the layup and gets it. Carson Prine, timeout. Owen-Withee back after these messages. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. It's a full.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Back to live action, friends. Hey, for deer hits, small dings, and accidents of all kinds, take your vehicle to Frayne Body Shop. They're ASE certified, offer free estimates, and they'll work with your insurance company. Take your vehicle to Frayne's Body Shop, family and locally owned, just off Highway 13 in beautiful downtown Unity. Paler, 2. He was close to the 3, but right away the official said 2. Like I said, this is a very experienced reffing crew on the floor tonight. Good for a game of this context, and a good call there is a travel by Reed Stiglitz. Ridgetop Exteriors says, just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Paler. Tofar pressures him. Paler is shot off the back iron, and it's going to be Greyhound ball out of bounds. Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. Here comes that pressure again. And be patient. Carson Bremer now on the floor for Loyal. Swings it over. There's a diagonal pass. There you go. That's how you do it. Deegan is fouled and will shoot 2.
Foul is on Fritz at the line.
Preston Fritz called for the foul, his first team first. Bryce Deegan at the line for the first time tonight. Shooting 2 for Loyal. First one is up and is off the back iron. If anything is a weakness for the Greyhounds, it's free throw shooting. They have had a marvelous season so far. They are 13-1. Makes the second. But that sometimes comes back to bite them in the big toe if they don't get their free throws down. Their only loss in December was to Spencer. And Spencer has been afflicted by the creeping cruds for the last 2 weeks. We hope all those lads are better. Greyhounds with a split with them this year. And they're going to get they get Jack Wendler for the travel. 2 big bodies against each other. I thought maybe they would get Hunter Walter for the foul. They did not. They called a travel on Jack Wendler. Bremer and Stiglitz. Tofar. Deegan. Hunter Walter short. I don't know if that was partially blocked or not. See if the Hawks can get another bucket here. 8:20 left here in the first half. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game 1 of 2. We'll have a girls' game after this, but on a different line feed. Stolen by Deegan. 2-on-1. Deegan short on the layup, gets his own rebound, put back off glass. Good. Prine and Lamovic due back for Loyal at the next dead ball. That's another miss for the Hawks. Get it out to Bremer. For such a tall lad, Carson Bremer is a very good ball handler. He's second on the team in assists to Carson Prine. Deegan will dribble far side, give it up to Bremer. Over to Stiglitz, goes baseline, little floater, short. Good rebound pulled down by Priscilla. Fritz looks for a cutter, he'll drive. Cut off. Paler for 3, nothing. Wendler picks it up and cleans it up for 2. Jack Wendler gets his first basket of the night. 2 subs coming in for Owen-Withee next dead ball. I'll pick them up when I can. Stiglitz, back up to Bremer. Anybody on the team can shoot a 3, and that's a bad pass by Tofar. Mueller, this is Clay. And Russ Weiler wants a foul called. He wants a push, doesn't get it. Stiglitz, Walter, floater, yes. Hunter Walter with the deuce. 12-point advantage for the Greyhounds here. 6:25 in the first half. Hounds in that man-to-man defense. Wendler used to playing down on that block. That's Clay Mueller. And kick it back out to Paler up top now to Isaiah Priscilla. Fritz, Paler baseline drive, off glass, nice move. Winston Paler. He's got 4. Hawks in double digits now, trailing by 10. Deegan off glass. A lot of contact. But I referee much better sitting up here in a chair in the bleacher. Clay Mueller to Paler, he'll take a 3. That was no bueno. Here comes Deegan on the rebound. He'll go pull up jumper in the lane, nothing but net. And timeout called by Owen-Withee. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29, with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. After the second timeout taken by the Hawks. 5:10 left. Pachkowski Good defense. Talon Mueller. Now Wendler will go baseline. 3 on the way is off the mark by Talon Mueller. Prine ends up with it on the rebound. He'll take it. Drive in. Kick out to Deegan. Lamovic off glass. And Lamovic's been quiet until now. Don't fear, though, if you're an Owen-Withee fan. I've seen this team down by as many as 30 points at halftime against Loyal and come back and win. So never know. Wendler, there you go. Jack Wendler, one of his patented moves to the basket. Stiglitz now on the front court of Loyal. He'll recenter everything and run some offense. 4 minutes left here in the first half. And they're being patient. They dump it into Tofar. Tofar lost the handle. Back in for Owen-Withee, Winston Paler. He'll give Jack Wendler a breather. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to BigBearDown.com. Hawks trailing by 14. Pachkowski, big move to the basket, knocked away, out of bounds to the Hawks on the north end. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. All crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield and Medford, and also Wisconsin Rapids. You can also get more information by going online to ShedsDelivered.com. Paler dumps it into Priscilla. And Priscilla has it knocked away. Keeps control. Fritz, his shot off the mark. No, that was not Fritz. That was Talon Mueller, my bad. Loyal content to run some offense, get a good shot, break down the defense. Deegan, 3 from the corner. Bryce Deegan and Fuego. Lead is now up to 17. Paler, nice move. Good fake shot, nice shot off glass. Winston Paler with his 6th point. Jack Wendler will check back in. Pretty soon, Owen-Withee's going to start taking some chances on those cross-court passes. You want to do them more diagonally. Very aggressive defense for the Hawks. Stiglitz for 3 from the corner, doesn't go. Tofar, put back glass, yes. Kane Tofar. Right in front of Kane's corner. We'll talk about that in a minute next time they're on offense. Talon Mueller. Priscilla, now to Paler. You get the Paler in the block. He puts it up and gets a tough shot. Winston Paler. If you look in that upper right-hand corner of your screen by the corner, that's Kane's corner. Speaking of Kane's corner, Bryce Deegan just put another one into that corner. Paler, short shot. There's Priscilla. And Tofar says, get that out of here, Talon Mueller. And they call traveling. And Russ Weiler hands up saying, what? He's puzzled. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up for free consultation today. Bruce Orthodontics. They'll reset. Owen in man-to-man. Good skip pass. Under a minute. Whoa, but they're going to call a foul. Winston Paler looked like a good block.
Foul is on the Blackhawks. Baylor at the line for Loyal, 32.
Rhett Lamovic will shoot 2. Only the third and fourth free throws for Loyal here in this first half. Much to the chagrin of the Owen-Withee fans, that foul called on Winston Paler, only his first. And Rhett Lamovic makes the first of 2. Not too many fouls, a total of 3 called here so far in the first half of play. Second free throw by Lamovic. Back iron. They're going to get a white foul. It's going to be on... No, we had a lane violation. So he gets to reshoot. One of the Hawks went over. See where number 14 is? That's Colton Patchkowski. I'm not saying it was him, but if you're back there, you've got to wait just like the free throw shooter to go past that line until the ball hits the rim, and that helped Lamovic get his second shot. 50 seconds. Patchkowski, 3 from the corner. Rims out. Here comes Prine. Carson Prine. Patchkowski, pretty speedy young man. And the official calls a timeout as Carson Prine is kind of, I think he's talking about maybe getting the elbow in the breadbasket. He's fine. 30 seconds. Nice crowd on hand tonight for an early start for a varsity boys game. This game started up. Patchkowski with a steal on Prine. Look at Patchkowski go. Gets fouled, doesn't get the shot, but we'll shoot 2. I think they're going to call that on Lamovic. Yes, Rhett Lamovic with his first personal. Second foul. And Mr. Patchkowski will be shooting 2 free throws for the Hawks. No need for Coach DeSmet to fire up the troops today. He's had to do that the last couple of times, though we've seen him. Bremer out, Tofar back in. They've come in fired up tonight. Misses them both. Deegan, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2.8 seconds. Jack Wendler called for his first personal. Non-shooting, so it'll be out of bounds with 2.8 seconds on the south end. Stiglitz to inbound for Loyal. He looks. Out to Tofar. Takes a 3 at the horn. Doesn't count. Wow, what a first half of play. Loyal leading by 19 here at half, 35-16. Back after these messages, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mitten's is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mitten's would be a safer decision.
Gary Morrison getting his camera time as he sweeps off the floor here at Loyal. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcasts of high school boys basketball. Game 1 of 2 tonight here from Loyal High School. The second game will feature the Greenwood Indians and the Loyal Greyhound girls. That will be approximately 15 minutes after the conclusion of this contest, and we've got quite a contest so far here. 35-16 at halftime. Let's take a look at the Owen-Withee Blackhawks side of the ledger. 2 points for Colton Pachkowski. He has the only 2 free throw attempts for Owen-Withee here in the first half, and he missed them both. Talon Mueller with 2. 8 from Winston Paler and 4 from Jack Wendler. Wendler well under his usual average of scores. Reed Stiglitz with 5 points for Loyal. 2 for Carson Prine. His younger brother's birthday is tonight. 4 points each for Kane Tofar and Rhett Lamovic, and Hunter Walter has chipped in 2. Bryce Deegan, leading scorer for Loyal, with 18 here in the first half. The Greyhounds shooting 3 of 4 from the free throw line in half number 1 as well. So it's been all Loyal here in the first half. Owen-Withee has run a half-court diamond press, half-court, and just hasn't been able to get any steals out of it, really. Loyal has beat it pretty consistently. Well, friends, take a quick look at the Bound Zaleski Media Poll for week number 9. We're going to go backwards instead of starting in D1. We're going to start in D5, 2 local teams. Loyal ranked number 5 in the D5 poll. Marshfield Columbus in action tonight against Greenwood Granton, ranked number 7 in D5. In D4, several teams. Marathon ranked number 4. Regis ranked number 7. Okay, gotta get the claps. Regis ranked 7, Fall Creek 8, and Osseo Fairchild gets into the rankings for D4. In D3, Stanley Boyd ranked number 8, GET ranked number 9, and Mosinee gets into the rankings now this week. And D3, and in D1, Marshfield is having another good season. They are ranked 5th in the D1 Brown Zaleski Media Poll. Time out for a few more messages from our sponsors. You are watching High School Boys Basketball in Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Our passion, your
today, tomorrow, future
journey. Our passion, your journey. Taylor Credit Union is your local full-service financial cooperative. As your community-owned credit union, our passion is to support your journey, whatever it may be and wherever it may go. From savings to checking, home to auto, and IRAs to investments, we have the products, services, and rates for your today, tomorrow, and future. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Time to give some halftime shout-outs to our usual viewers, Sue and Harry Tofar, Kathy and Bob Trimble, and Chris and Joe Allman. Other people who have piped in tonight and boy, we got a plethora of names tonight to read through. Erica Peisig has chimed in. Thank you for that. Whitening Wizards. Kevin and Kathy Klemke have chimed in as usual. Erica Peisig, she says, let's go Hawks, watch from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. She's in the Yoopers. Annabella Y7K says, let's go Loyal. A lot of people watching tonight. We have quite the audience. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is game 1 of 2. We will bring you the girls' game, which will follow this one about 15 minutes after the conclusion. So we're going to guesstimate around 7:45-ish. And you will have to log off from this stream and then log into the new one for Greenwood at Loyal for girls basketball. The JV game, by the way, was won by Loyal. I believe it was 38-31 in this contest. There will be no JV girls game this evening. Quite a game so far. Loyal in a tie for first with Columbus. Owen-Withee in third, trying to hang on and improve to 6-1. With a win, they'd be in a two-way tie for at least first. Columbus is taking on G2 tonight over in Marshfield, and try as they might, Greenwood Granton may most likely go down in defeat to that team. And they took it on the chin last night against New Lisbon by about 30. But you never know. You never know. And in fact, you never know about these two teams. Russ Weiler has performed a lot of great coaching maneuvers over the years. I still remember when my daughter Rachel was a senior in high school. I was 16, 17, and Loyal was up by no fooling 30 points at halftime. And Owen-Withee came back in the second half and got the victory by 2. So you never know what's going to happen. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen. That's why we play the games, friends. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 30 seconds before we throw the ball back in play. This is Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play. Chris Anderson on production. I will be on hockey duty on Thursday with Josh and John over at the arena in Marshfield. Friday, Chris and I make the trek up to Owen-Withee to bring you girls basketball, as Loyal will take on the Hawks. And Saturday, I hop on the bus with the Columbus Dons team, and we go up to Three Lakes. We're bringing that game live on the Zaleski Sports Network as well. Halftime over. Let's see what happens in the final 18 minutes. Deegan, Stiglitz, Lamovic, Tofar, and Prine on the floor for Loyal. Pachkowski, Windler, Paler, Talonmuller, and Preston Fritz on the floor for Owen-Withee. So both teams with their starting fives. Loyal now on their end of the court by the stage. They swing it over. Prine. 1-3-1. Lamovic kicks it over to Tofar. And through the wickets of Reed Stiglitz. Next Home, Simic Arman. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Arman to guide you through the process. That is, for commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Arman in Neilsville today. Wendler blocked. He gets his own rebound. And that won't drop third. There's the third one is a foul. Fritz got blocked, had his own rebound, put it back, and we'll go to the line now to shoot, too.
Foul is on Lamovic.
Rhett Lamovic with foul number 2 in the game. They only had team fouls for each after one half. This is Preston Fritz's first time at the free throw line. Scoreless for Mr. Fritz so far. Misses the front end of 2. So 2 free throws coming up for the junior for number 12. It's up and it is good. 1 of 2 from the line. Hawks were 0 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Stiglitz. Deegan back to Stiglitz in the corner. They swing it up to Lamovic. Lamovic will drive in. Good move defensively by Windler. Out to Prine, off the back iron. Lamovic with the rebound. And Lamovic gets his deuce. 6 points for Rhett Lamovic. They kept him pretty quiet in the first half with only 4. Patchkowski, good drive to the basket. Pull-up jumper, fadeaway, good. Colton Patchkowski, 4 points for that young man. Down to a 18-point advantage. Three, Deegan, corner, yes! 21 on the game for Bryce Deegan. 19-point advantage at halftime for Loyal. And they're maintaining it right now. We're a little over 2 minutes into the second half. Patchkowski, back iron, no. Rebound for Prine. Take it over the timeline. He'll center it. Euro step, and it was off many hands. But apparently it was just off one set of hands, and that was Prine. Smith Brothers Meats. You can get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. And they discussed it over a minute, and it's going to be Loyal Ball. We'll start that Smith Brothers Meats again in a second. Give them their full read. Stiglitz to inbound. Underneath the Tofar. He powers it in. Wendler says, get that out of here. And we got a foul. It's going to be a Loyal foul. And that's on Kane Tofar, his first. All right. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. You can also hire them to cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to 4. Paler up top. Mueller. Fritz. Scrum. Patchkowski, they call a jump ball, and it's going to be Owen-Withee ball out of bounds. And don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or you can also log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Here comes. You want to be my friend for life? Smith Brothers Meat Sausage and Nasonville Dairy cheese curds. I'll be your friend for life. Bring them to me. Paler, 3. Back iron, no. Rebound goes into the hands of, they're going to confer. It's going to be Loyal ball out of bounds. Quite a crew watching tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. Got a good game here so far. It's a 21-point lead for Loyal, but no lead is safe with Owen-Withee. Prine in no man's land, and he got a timeout.
Timeout, Loyal.
We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Short timeout, a 30-second type. Back here, Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing you game number 1 of 2. We've got back-to-back double-headers on the network for Zaleski's. Did a doubleheader last night in Greenwood, doubleheader tonight here in Loyal. Greyhounds coming out of the timeout will inbound on the north end. Lamovic will skip over the Tofar. Tofar dribble, cut off. Prine. Well, that defense for Owen-Withee is really stiffened up. Stiglitz for 3. 8 points for Reed Stiglitz. Owen-Withee hustles back quick. Paler drives. Pull-up jumper in the lane. No. Tipped up in the air. Pachkowski will track it down. He'll drive. And Deegan knocks it out of bounds, blocks it, but Lamovic couldn't stick a fork in it. Erica Peissig and Annabelle and Whitening Wizards all watching tonight, looking for other people to chime in. Wendler. Good move. Oh, Nelly. Lamovic says, you'll get nothing like it. Rhett Lamovic having quite the season. He's just a junior. They throw it in to the Hawks. To Fritz. Now the Pachkowski. Winston Paler, another drive to the basket. Partially blocked. He gets the rebound, misses that one. Deegan tracks it down. Stiglitz far side over the timeline. Tofar baseline kicks it out to Lamovic. Spin move. He doesn't get it, but he's fouled. And the foul will be called on Jack Wendler, his second personal. That will put Rhett Lamovic at the line for 2 free throws. Greyhounds 3 of 4 at the line in the first half. Now 3 of 5. First free throws here in the second half. Double the dribbles. Lamovic release rotation. And bounces around on the rim and goes in. Pachkowski guarded by Prine. Timeout. Hawks will take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Jamming out the Queen here during the timeout. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing you to tonight's game. 1 of 2 between the Hawks and the Greyhounds. Hawks down to 2 timeouts, remaining a full in the 30. Approaching the 13-minute mark here in the second half. They lob it into Wendler, and Wendler is followed by Lamovic. That'll be Rhett Lamovic's third. Only player on either team with 3. Wilner's got that patent and move where he's takes the low side. He's going to take a three. Deegan pulls down the rebound on the missed shot. Hunter Walter will check in for Loyal next dead ball. In for the Hawks will be Isaiah Prashala. Deegan, three, yes. 24 for Bryce Deegan. It seems like when the other ones get cold, that three off the mark by Clay Mueller. Rebound Loyal. Here comes Deegan. Nice pass to Tofar. Good block by Paler. I'm going to say it's going to be Loyal ball. Hunter Walter in for Loyal. Isaiah Prashala in for Owen-Withee. Also in for the Hawks is going to be Preston Fritz. This has been a greatly played game. It's just some of the shots for Owen-Withee haven't dropped. I was going to finish that thought where some of the other Loyal players struggle. You have one night where Kane Tofar will score 18 points. One night you'll have Lamovic scoring 15, 18, 20 points. And tonight is Deegan. Stiglitz for three! 9 for Stiglitz. Pardon me, 11 for Stiglitz. And Hunter Walter called for his first personal as Preston Fritz went to the basket. First time Preston Fritz will go to the line tonight. Scoreless here during the contest, which is unusual for Preston Fritz. Makes the first. You have other people that have to step up and put the ball in the basket. And he did there, 2 for 2 from that time at the free throw line. 29-point advantage for Loyal. Tofar, pull-up jumper, short. Hunter Walter is fouled. It's on the floor. They're going to call that on Talon Mueller. Not quite what Coach Weiler had in mind coming into this matchup tonight. Stiglitz to inbound for Loyal, into Tofar. Tried to get it to Deegan, and it's going to be white ball still out of bounds. Derek Heath has chimed in as well. Hi, Derek. Annabelle rooting for Loyal. Tofar's little hook didn't drop. Like I said, some nights, and nice move to the basket by Isaiah Prashala. He will go to the line to shoot 2. I think Kane Tofar is going to come out. Second foul on Hunter Walter. You can see that frustration on Kane Tofar's face, and he didn't pick up that defensive move. Defensively, he didn't pick it up there. That's why you see that young man at the Prashala at the line. Second free throw for the freshman, Isaiah Prashala. It's up, and it is good. 2 for 2. Loyal up by 27 with a lot of time left. Carson Bremer in for Hunter Walter. Deegan, spin move, pull-up jumper in the lane, back iron. They're going to get him for contact. It's a good foul for Bryce Deegan. I mean, that was a good call. Deegan was making contact. Like I said, this crew is, I mean, I have yet to see a poor officiating crew this year. And if you want to be an official, the WIAA would love to have you. Go to WIAAWI.org and check it out. I've been an official since 1987. It's very rewarding, keeps you in the game. Pay is pretty good. Not going to get rich on it, but good move to the basket. by Mueller, and Mueller is going to be called. No. Is this going to be a white foul? No, they get Priscilla for the foul. It's his first. 16 fouls on Loyal, 3 now for the Hawks. Loyal standing at 13-1, and Owen-Withee at 9-4. Loyal is 6-1 in the conference. Shot off the mark. Put back by Stiglitz. Didn't get it to fall, but will shoot 2. And they get Winston Paler, his second. Team 4, Reed Stiglitz shooting 2. First time at the free throw line tonight for Reed. Jack Wendler returns for the Hawks.
Back in for the Blackhawks, 44, Wendler.
Jack Wendler in for Winston Paler. Reed Stiglitz takes a couple of dribbles, release, rotation, splash. Loyal pretty dominant in this game. Tonight belongs to Bryce Deegan. It seems to rotate. Somebody steps up. Fritz for 3. Preston Fritz. Just under 10 minutes left. They're man-to-man, but they're sagging off. That drive by Prine misses Carson, or pardon me, Kane Tofar with the putback and is fouled. Fritz called on the foul. That's his second, team's 5th. Kane Tofar with 4 on the game tonight so far. First free throw is good. They must have heard me when I made that comment about not being a good free throw shooting team. They have picked it up so far. They were 3 for 4 in the first half. And they've only missed 1 here in the second. 2, 4, 6 there. 5 for 6 in the second. Fritz? No. Tofar pulls down the rebound. He'll take it himself. Hits the brakes. Bremer, 3 from the corner. No. Tofar tracks it down over Fritz. And Tofar with the power move makes the basket. Shot off the mark. Back into Fritz's hands. It's Clay Mueller, and Mueller is fouled going to the basket. Not shooting, though. Hey, we'll have pep band for the second game.
In for the Blackhawks, Paler.
Winston Paler checks in for Owen-Withee, and Rhett Lemovic checks in for Loyal. It is bonus. So a lot of people have chimed in. Man, we've got picked up even more viewers. Thank you for chiming in and tuning in. Want to get a shout out, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a little recognition. 1-1 for Clay Mueller. First one is up and rims out. Hawks with the rebound, taken away by Deegan. He's going coast to coast. Gives it up to Prine, who's fine for another basket. Prine nearly with a steal. Paler, double teamed. And through the wickets of Talon Mueller. Veteran coach Russ Weiler, though, keeping his cool. Knows what the situation is. Loyal having a fantastic season this year. One loss during the 25-26 campaign so far. Skip past the Prine in the corner. He'll dribble, spin move. Lost his balance. Mueller, baseline floater, and they're going to get they're going to get Lamovic for that. Even if he hadn't touched him, it looked like he did. So that'll put Hunter Walter in for Rhett Lamovic, so he'll have 4. And Clay Mueller will step to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Walter in, Lamovic out.
Back in for Loyal 54, Hunter Walter.
Somebody different steps up every game for the Greyhounds. Second free throw was also good. Now diamond half-court trap. That's good. Good diagonal passes. Notice how they turn, pivot, look. They don't first dribble and panic. Well-disciplined team, well-coached team. Floater for Prine. Prine's feeling fine. Another basket for Carson. Good move by Mueller. Put back, I think that was Wendler. Jack Wendler with 6. That's his first basket of the second half. Very quiet night for Jack Wendler. Stiglitz, Tofar, nearly traveled. Walter waits for the defense to collapse, goes up, and Hunter Walter gets his second basket of the night. And if you're Owen-Withee, you can't just trade baskets. You're now down by 32. Wendler. That's his patented move. Not quite what we thought we were going to get tonight. Much closer game in our estimation, but Loyal just came out like gangbusters, and Owen-Withee just troubleshooting the rock tonight. Isaiah Prashala with the foul, his second. Colton Pachkowski checks in for the Hawks. Back into play. Bremer will check back in for Loyal. Preston Fritz for the Hawks. Stiglitz drove in, tried to get it to Hunter Walter. Winston Paler picks it up. Off glass. Winston Paler with 10. That's his first basket of the second half. Kind of reminds you of that song, Too Much, Too Little, Too Late. Got to keep plugging away, though. Approaching 6 minutes. I'll tell you, Clay Mueller picking up the intensity defensively. Deegan, spin. Layup short. Wendler with the rebound. Pachkowski stolen almost by Carson Prine. Here come the subs. Here come the subs. Da-da-da-da. I just thought of that. Full timeout, Owen-Withee. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
Annabella is rooting for the Greyhounds. Erica Peisig is rooting for the Hawks. Got quite a few people watching tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Man, we've got a dandy crowd, a very dandy crowd. Hawks with one timeout left, 5:55 remaining. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game on Zaleski Sports. Winston Paler in the corner. He'll swing it back up top. Nearly stolen by Tofar. Track back down by Preston Fritz. Pachkowski will reset it. They're looking to double team the ball up top. Kind of a modified 2-3. Wendler off glass. 10 for Jack Wendler. Approaching 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Greyhounds by 26. Walter. No foul. Double block. Coach DeSmit wanted a foul, didn't get it. Mueller up top, now to Paler. Wendler and Hunter Walter on the blocks below. Deegan with the rebound, swings it out to Stiglitz. Pressured by Pachkowski. Back up to Deegan up top. And they'll reset. Walter back to Deegan. Deegan will drive. They can be patient here. Run some clock. Tried to get it into Tofar, forced it in. They get it back. They'll rerun things. Pachkowski staying like glue on Stiglitz. They're looking to double team Deegan. Tofar baseline, kicks it over to Stiglitz. Knocked away as he drove in. Hunter Walter doesn't get it. Tofar is fouled on the floor.
Foul on the floor by Pachkowski at the line.
Colton Pachkowski, his first. 1-1 for Kane Tofar. First free throw. Oh, he's 2 of 2 from the free throw line here in the game. Make it 3 for 3. Shout out to Grandpa Harry Tofar. You know he's kind of got the cruds. Hope he feels better soon. Clay Mueller will check in for the Hawks along with Isaiah Prashella. It's not a lot. It's not as much fun with Harry isn't up here sitting next to me. We have some shenanigans that goes on. Made them both good shooting, free throw shooting for the Greyhounds. Ridge Ashbeck is going to check in for Loyal along with Rory Hansen and Joe Treffinger. Pachkowski, no. Hunter Walter with the rebound. And timeout Greyhounds. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Back here in Loyal, it's been all Greyhounds as they lead 64-36 with 3:25 left. Treffinger to Bremer. Tried to get it to Ashbeck and knocked out of bounds off of Owen-Withee. Clock winding down here, but there's a foul on the Hawks. This will be their 8th. Talon Mueller called for his second personal. That will put Joe Treffinger at the line. Senior number 3. Getting some action here for Coach DeSmet. First one is up and off the back iron. Pachkowski. All reserves in now for the Greyhounds. Pachkowski, good move to the basket, but Treffinger with the foul. Pachkowski will go to the line to shoot 2. That's nice. That's the 9th team foul on the Hounds. And he's struggled from the line tonight, has Mr. Pachkowski. We will, at the conclusion of this game, we will run our Nasonville Dairy ad. He makes 1. And do a quick interview with Coach DeSmet, and then we will sign off and go to our second feed to bring you the Greenwood at Loyal game for girls basketball after this one. Ashbeck, double team, give it up to Bremer. Treffinger. Ridge Ashbeck will drive in, shoot a floater. Got it! Ridge Ashbeck. Three on the way for Mueller off the back iron, or Prashala that is. Put back, no. For Mueller, and a foul on Black. That'll be their 9th team. Mueller will be committing the foul. Lots of subs coming in. Jake Lentner for Loyal. For Owen-Withee, Nick Damback is in, along with Steve Negron. And Aaron Sanchez is in for the Hawks. And you see Rice and Aspect checking in for Loyal. So a minute and 47 left as Rory Hansen steps to the line to shoot 1 and 1. And he makes it. Fan favorite, Rory Hansen, senior, wears number 1. Everybody's so happy that he took off. It's like, no, we've got some time left. Got another one to throw. Rory Hansen, number 1, the senior. It's up and it is no good. But then we've got a foul on Ashbeck, which will be a 1 and 1, and that will put Nick Dambeck at the line for the Hawks. He misses the first. Actually, it's double bonus, my bad. For Dambeck. Second free throw coming up for him. Missed them both. Treffinger pulls down the rebound. So the Greyhounds are going to improve to 14 and 1 and 7 and 1 in the conference. Shot off the mark. Jake Lentner with the rebound. Powers it up. Off glass. No. Pachkowski through traffic. Throws it up and got it. Acrobatic shot for Treffinger will bring the ball up. Rory Hansen with that distinctive headband he wears. Under a minute. Loyal's going to remain in a first place tie for the conference. Ashbeck shot off the mark. Hansen picks up the rebound. Ashbeck. Treffinger, 3. Nope. Lindner with the rebound. He swings it out. Patchkowski swats it away, and Patchkowski is hurt. He is hurt. He did something. I don't know what he did. All good. And I say good because it looks like he's got a Charlie horse. Not that I would wish a Charlie horse on anybody, but at this point in time, you're worried about, oh my gosh, is it a, you don't want to see some young man get a major injury. At this part of the season, ankle or a knee. We're going to go to a commercial. Back after this, you're watching High School Boys Basketball and Zalewski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
"11 seconds left in this contest, and a lot of the reserves getting some time in. That's shot off the mark by Danbeck. Whistle, jump ball with 3 seconds left. So Loyal, the magic season continues for the Greyhounds as they will improve to 7-1 in conference. And 14-1 overall. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We got to make it quick. I'm here with head coach Brandon DeSmet of the Loyal Greyhounds. Picked up their 14th victory of the season really quickly. What are your thoughts?
I thought that was a really great team effort, and we knew we had to. Owen-Withee is a really good team, and Coach Weiler's got them coached up really well all the time, and we knew we were going to have to play both ends of the floor. I thought defensively we were really engaged early, and that helped. And our ability to make the next pass unselfishly for our teammates was huge, and all those things kind of shine tonight, and so it was a really good overall team win, I would say.
It seems like when somebody struggles or doesn't score as many, somebody else will step up.
Yeah, and our guys have done a nice job of that this year, being balanced and having multiple guys at multiple positions and multiple times of the game that have been able to do that. I think that's part of the reason why we've been able to find a lot of success this year. Hopefully we can keep that going.
Okay. Thanks, Coach, for your time. Brett Lamova, get up here quick, young man. What are your thoughts on this? Yeah, you're trying to be as tall as me. I'm cheating. What are your thoughts on the season so far?
I thought it's been really good so far. We've been putting in the work, and it's been coming out well.
Keys for tonight's victory?
The game plan, we knew that it was going to be a tough battle, and I don't know. Went pretty well.
Got the W.
Yeah.
We're going to put you in the house. I'll get out of the shot whenever you're ready.
I'm Rhett Lamovic, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Rhett. We got to go lickety-split here because we got to get ready for the girls' game. Loyal picks up the win tonight by the final score of 65-39. They improved to 14-1 on the season, 7-1 in the Clover Belt East. Owen-Withee with the loss drops to 9-5 overall and 5-2 in the conference. Owen-Withee will be on the road on Thursday at Greenwood, and Loyal goes on the road. They will travel to Colby. For Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. We're going to sign off this line, off this feed, and go to the next feed on Facebook, on YouTube. So make sure you do that if you want to watch the Greenwood at Loyal girls basketball game. Great victory for the Greyhounds. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. Have a great night.